What's up, everyone? This is Quentin at the Young Enthusiast here at the shop, and we're going to go ahead and get some new lug nuts for this thing. As I said before, when I first got the wheels for this Miata, I was going to get some new lug nuts, and check this out. Man, it looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and get these slapped on there. They look like they fit pretty good too. So thankfully, the place that I work at, you can actually get some good deals. Now these is a tuner wheel lock kit. You can get this from AutoZone for about I think 30 or 40 bucks. But since I work at a dealership that actually customizes a lot of cars, I was able to snag these things up for free. Like, ain't that crazy? It already looks better already. So I'm going ahead and put the rest of them on here, on the wheels, and show you guys what it looks like back at home. And after that, I'll tell you guys what I want to talk about later. Alright, so now I got the car all washed up and cleaned up, we can really look at how good these lug nuts look. Got all the wheels cleaned up and all that. Like, look at that. It does pay off to work at the car dealership, especially the car dealership does customization options. These lug nuts originally came on a Ford Ranger. I guess they used it as a wheel lock. And there was literally exactly 16 left. So I was able to use it for this car. And boy, does it make it look a lot better. But the lug nuts weren't the main part of the video. So I do have a little bit of an update going on about life right now. Let me go ahead and put this stuff up somewhere. Fuck it. So a couple of weeks ago, I finally went ahead and put a back window in here out of plastic. It took me like about 3 hours to actually do. I even had help from a coworker to do it. Like, that's how time consuming this convertible bull crap really is. But that will hold it until I get me another top or a hard top. And it does the job well. It keeps the rain out and it keeps the heat inside too. It does a very great job. So we got that taken care of. The interior's also been cleaned up on this car. When you guys probably last saw it, the inside, it really feels like a regular car again. Now, I've been loving it, really have. So what I really wanted to talk about was what I've been planning. I've got a couple of videos actually that I got to edit. I've actually been getting some decent shots with this car with this new phone. Been wanting to test out the camera's quality. So I've also I'm getting pretty close to my goal. I wanted to raise up $5,000. Getting close to that. $5,000 to get about a couple of cars I wanted. Well, not a couple, but get one of the many cars I wanted this year, which was the Honda Prelude. Most likely a BB6 or a BB1. I also want a C4 Corvette, a Z32 or Z31 300ZX, a New Edge or bubbly SN95 Mustang GT, or I really wouldn't mind a Infiniti G35. Like, those are the multiple cars that I really wanted to get. The Corvette, the Z's, and the Mustangs are really up there at the top. And I'm getting close to actually getting there. My uncle and I have also been trying to get these cars at auction. I was getting close to getting a Corvette a couple of days ago, but the bid that I had put in, they said they didn't want. They said they didn't want it. They said it wasn't enough, and that kind of really ticked me off a little bit. But we're now trying to settle a deal about it. and hopefully we can go ahead and make it happen. Maybe I can finally use a clickbait title on this channel for the first time in a long time. Sorry for that little interruption. My neighbor decided to come out of their house and start looking at me funny because I was recording. And not only that, it was also starting to get cold. But yeah, I am getting close to getting to those goals. And hopefully January, I might actually realize those goals. But another thing that has been bothering me this week is that an old coworker of mine called me about, I think in Monday this week. No, Monday. This is before Christmas. This is the day after Christmas, and I'm recording this. So I think it was like the 18th or the 20th. But anyway, a coworker from Chrysler called me, and he was trying to get me to come back over there as a technician, a level 2 Chrysler technician. Now, he said that they were hiring over there and they need techs bad. He was saying that they were hiring people at $18 an hour. And he said they might pay more because of what level I am. And I've been basically having a troubling decision to make. Do I leave Ford where I really like working? Because Ford does me good, really. They pay me decently. Not as much as what they're offering, but the job is way easier too. At the same time, there's no stress. And one thing I really hate is stress, but I really do want to move up into doing actual technician work. Like Ford is like 5 minutes away from where I live at now. Pretty much the same places I've always shown you throughout the years. And they pay decently too. Like they pay way more than Chrysler did when I was an oil changer there. I'm basically making close to double over there as an oil changer as I did over there. And now Chrysler, now my coworker is trying to get me back on in there as a main tech, not oil changer. He's the one that called me. He's actually the lead technician there now. No man. Yeah, I've basically been deciding, do I go back to Chrysler? Because really, that's where I wanted to be in the first place, right? I wanted to be at Chrysler as a technician, working on Chryslers and fixing them up. That's the reason why I went to college, and that's the reason why I started doing all this, going to Atlanta every 2 months to even do classes, right? It already kind of felt like a waste of time since I was going to all these other places and not doing really what I was supposed to do, what the old dealership I used to work at before they got bought out paid for me to do. So I've basically been having a hard time actually making a decision. Like Ford is great, 5 minutes away. The work isn't that hard, and we get paid every week too, and that's really nice. That's one thing that's probably the biggest thing that's actually been keeping me from just going ahead and saying yes instantly. Meanwhile, Chrysler, even though I didn't really get paid that much over there when I was an oil changer, I still loved working there. The location was great. Like, that's where all the fun roads are, where all the nicest cars are too, around in Jefferson County in Alabama. And it's also a great opportunity to actually advance my career, especially since I will also start back going to Chrysler classes again if I did get hired over there. So I've basically been having that hard decision to make. I don't really know yet, but I will be telling you guys the next week during my next video, because I will be calling some other people that I do know that still works over there. And I'll see what it's like to work over there from his perspective. Because I don't want to go over there, right, and basically be screwed, right? Just jump into something that basically I don't really know extremely a lot about. Like when I do go over there, they said they'll help me out a little bit. They'll help me, get up with the technicians and all that, and try to help me get like a bonus or something. That way I'm not at least completely screwed. You know, we'll be being paid flat rate, but at least I won't be completely screwed. But I basically have decided though that I do want to go over there. But at the same time, I don't know if it'd be a smart decision. I'm going to start gathering up tools and all that. So I at least come prepared when it comes tool wise. At least I can come prepared that way and remember all the stuff that I have remembered from working over there. Because things have changed from over there. When I was over there at Chrysler, they used to have specialized technicians. Like one tech does one thing, like transmissions, engines, and all that. And now, from what I've heard, technicians just pick up whatever ticket they get. So that's something new for me. But I want to get up my tools. I want to call a couple of people, see what it's like to work over there now, and see if I won't be making a huge mistake by leaving Ford. And if I do decide to leave, if I do decide to go over there, I need to make sure I leave Ford with the best blessings possible. So if it doesn't work out, which I hope it does, I'll at least have another job to come back to if it doesn't. Well, guys, I basically wanted to get that out of my chest and go ahead and get those lug nuts put on. I got lucky with those things, right? I was going to probably buy them anyway because I found that AutoZone whenever I got the wheels actually for like I think about $40, and it would have been pretty good $40 to spend. I'll tell you that. Well, I hope you guys wish me luck. I do plan on bringing in some more content, especially once I get this new car in. And I hope you guys like this little update. Please like, share, subscribe if you want to see more content. And I'll see you guys next time.